Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at one of these unique 12-watt fluorescent PL style bulbs. Now this isn't exactly a PL bulb, it's got to be, one of these types of bases and things like that. This is kind of a Lights of America thing. I haven't really seen any other name on these other than Panasonic, Lights of America. Maybe some other brands made them too, but the fixtures and adapters seemed very much a Lights of America thing. At least that's what I've found. Now, I have a handful of these that I have found at the Restore thrift stores over the years, and I think they've come in red packages and other colors too. This one's green. So, let's take a look. At the top, we can see it saves you energy, and we got our 12-watt U-tube. Hey, that's what it's on right now. Ha, that's funny. Okay, anyway, fluorescent replacement bulb for the adapter or porch light. And it says here, for use with Lights of America models and other products that use the 12-watt fluorescent U-tubes. Cuts energy cost by 80% and replaces a regular 60-watt bulb when used in Lights of America electronic lighting products. Ooh, electronic. So they don't want you to use this in their magnetically ballasted adapter. Whatever. Does the electronic power it more than the magnetically ballasted adapter? I don't know. Now here's another funny thing. Note here, it says warm white bulb. Warm white bulb, warm white. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's see, model RBU 12, 120 volt AC, 12 watt. I was just talking about this on another video with this PL bulb. These companies putting 120 volt on everything. This is not 120 volt. You need a ballast of some sort, but they put it on here as 120 volt. No idea why. And some type of little dots from, I don't know, birds or bugs or something pooping on it. I'm not sure what that is. Lights of America, their older logo. On the back, again, energy saver bulbs. Why use fluorescent fixtures? Well, they got some good reasons there. And you know what? I still think they're better reasons than the LEDs of today. So, they talk about the different fixtures here. You have the little adapter or the porch light itself. I have both, actually. I have a globe version of the porch light, and wouldn't you know it, here's our adapter. Same one they have in the picture. That's what we're going to use today. Glass is breakable. You don't say. Wear gloves and eye protection and keep the bulb away from your face. Hold on, I'm going to get it close to my face. There we go. Hey, don't get it too close to your face now. The bulb might, spontaneously go poof or something. Always turn off the power before relamping. Never use the light with a dimmer. Hey, should we try that today? Use only in fixtures designed to use a 12-watt fluorescent U-tube. Now, there are other fixtures out there that use bulbs like this. Similarly, anyway, kind of like bug zapper lights and things like that use this kind of proprietary-looking bulb. Actual bulb life may vary depending on use. How often you turn it on, things like that. So, let's turn back to the front here and get back to what I told you to remember. Warm white. It's a warm white bulb, right? Warm white. What does that say? CW, cool white. Yeah, that's warm white, all right. I guess we'll see when we turn it on. So let's go ahead and open it up. We have a little bit of a thing here on the back you can tear. Looks like you're supposed to do both of them or something. How is this supposed to even work? I want to try to keep it intact the best I can. There's like an insert here. And, oh, this is so weird. Does this insert come out? Okay, it kind of holds on to either side. Okay, interesting. And this is our backing. And here's the bulb itself. I want to try to keep the package intact. There we go. Okay. So here's our bulb, and here's the bulb that was in the adapter. Yep, looks like the same thing to me. Lights of America 12-watt FUL 12T6 cool white. You can see our pins here on the bottom. Same type of configuration, spacing and all as a circle line bulb, for example. I believe it's the same thing. Looks the same. Yeah, T6 in shape. Here it is compared to a standard 13-watt PL bulb. Definitely a different size and shape there. I like the chunkier look, though. Okay, So here's our adapter. Picked this up at the Restore a long time ago. Was super happy to find one of these because I had the bulbs, but not the adapter. So let's go ahead and put it in here. You kind of have to slide it in first and then plug it in because the little clamps that hold it in here don't really hold it unless you pull it out half the way, and it just kind of prevents it from falling out. So we have our little choke ballast inside, and there's also a starter in here. The starter is not in the bulb itself, where a PL bulb like this just has the 2 contacts because the starter is in the bottom. So this one has a starter inside of the housing here. Let's go ahead and get our socket over, and we'll screw it in. Okay, 118.8 volts. Let's give it a go. Wow, that's the most warm white thing I've ever seen in my life. Warm white. Warm white bulb. Boy, if I bought this, I'd be super disappointed. I believe I do have a warm white version in the collection. No idea if I have ever made a video of it. But it is full mercury. It is bright as can be, for what it is anyway. So 118 volts here, 0.62 amps, 13.7 watts. We do have ballast loss here, so that makes sense. And 0.44 for the power factor. So let's go ahead and turn off our lights. Oops, I went around too many times. And you know what? Let's get a little bit of a blink show here. Where is that starter? Look at that glow. Oh. So the starter's up in this area, it looks like. Oh, it's kind of up here. Yeah, definitely a glow that the camera picks up. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one. Okay, our meter has fallen asleep here. So let's go ahead and warm it back up. And let's get some readings. So I'm going to hold this 2 feet away, horizontal, like this, from the meter. So let me put it on our 2-foot mark here. You get this. Okay, so let's get a reading at 2 foot. Okay, and I'm going to save that, number 40. And I'm also going to get a reading with it right next to it, just so we can, get as accurate as we can without any potential other light interfering. Okay, and we'll save that too. So let's set that aside for right now. And I'm going to hold the bulb up here, again at the 2 foot. I mean, it lights things up nicely. I don't think it's equivalent to a 60-watt bulb, but it's definitely there. And I mean, you can tell whether it's this way or on its side, because you can see, the brightness difference for sure. You got 2 tubes of light, 1 tube. You see that kind of shadow there? Definitely dark here on the top. I mean, naturally, there's not a lot of light right there. So definitely would be good in a fixture where it's directing the light down at an angle like this. Very cool bulb and adapter. Lights of America's version of the PL system. You could have used a adapter and a PL bulb, but both of them are unique and cool in their own way. We got a little bit of flicker going on here. And you know what? They did say, don't use with dimmers. So why not? Let's find out. Let's find out why you should not use this with a dimmer. Or Variac in this case. So, we're at 120 volt right now. We do have a little bit of flicker, which is a little bit annoying. If I bring it up more, sure, it gets a little brighter, but I don't want to do that. So at 120 volt, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70. Oh, we're still lit up. Hey, that's neat. Now, I'm sure a dimmer would be a totally different reaction compared to the Variac here, because here we're varying the voltage. We're not really, I believe, modifying the wave itself. Oh, look at that. It went out at 70 volts. It couldn't keep it going. Okay, so 80, 90, 100. Oh, it's trying here at 100. 110. And it started up on 110. So if you want a spooky house, you could put it at 100 volts and just let it blink forever. That's not healthy for it, but it'd be spooky. So, That is why you don't want to put it on a dimmer, really, is I'm sure on an actual dimmer, this thing would flicker really bad. On the Variac, we're giving it a different voltage, so it just dims, and then it just struggles to stay lit. So we're back here at 70, and it just kind of, goes out. So let's bring it back up to 100. The starter is glowing there, but it doesn't have enough oomph to get it. 110, we're good to go. So that's why you don't put it on a dimmer. Let's turn our main lights back on here. Bring it back up to 120. Very cool bulb. Always love finding these. I don't really use this adapter. It's kind of in the collection on display. Same with the fixture. I have it mounted on the wall here in the garage, but it's not really used very much. These bulbs are kind of hard to find, but I have acquired a decent little collection of them. I probably could put together about 5 or 6 and have them to use. But anyway, very cool bulb, very cool adapter. I had a realization that I didn't share the spectrums in the video, so let's take a look at those. Here's the spectrum of the bulb at the 2-foot distance, the CRI of the bulb at the 2-foot distance, the bulb right up close to the sensor there, and of course the CRI right up close to the sensor. Another addition to the early CFLs. As always, I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to give it a like down below and leave a comment. I do enjoy reading all of your comments. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more great videos like this one. Also check out my secondary channel Merkove and subscribe over there for more behind the scenes and alternative content. Of course, check out the other videos here on this screen, and as always, thank you very much for watching.